ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Colonia High School for a varsity girls soccer match between the Colonia High School Patriots and the New Brunswick High School. I'm Joe Tarrant along with John Eberhard, and we'll be bringing you all the action tonight on a beautiful evening for soccer.
There's our whistle, Joe, and as you had said, this is a perfect night for the game of soccer. Colonia Patriots, New Brunswick Zebras, and
that's right. I forgot they're the Zebras. Yeah.
And quickly, the Zebras come on the attack, but turned away quickly by the Patriots. And as the game develops, we'll be able to see. And here we go down the right wing. Nope. Oh no, there was a call. It'll be a direct kick for Colonia Patriots.
New Brunswick comes in with a record of 2-9. They're coached by Ali Lubcher and Mike Szymanski.
And there's our setup for the direct kick. There, New Brunswick will build a mini wall, and then for the long shot, they'll have most of their players on the far post. And taking the kick is Sierra Michalski.
John, it's always a pleasure to do a game with you because as a former official, you know all the intricacies of the game.
And a nice hook shot, and that's one of the things, Joe, that the coach treasures, that you could tell that slight hook to the ball.
Yeah.
Which is rough on the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is expecting a straight trajectory. That was a nice kick, a little to the wide. My days of running back and forth on a soccer field are over. All you'd hear is huffing and puffing from me.
I wouldn't even think of doing what these girls do for 40 minutes a half.
It's a brutal game. It really is. And here comes New Brunswick coming down the right wing, and quickly Patriots will go back to the goalkeeper, and you'll notice the sweeper's back there to protect the goalie. She'll escort that ball until the goalie picks it up. And once again, it's Woodbridge Channel's bringing you the game here as they bring you the other events, whether it's sporting events, parades, musical concerts, council meetings, whatever's happened in Woodbridge. Woodbridge Channels has it right there for you.
24 hours a day. There's something going on.
And this is we're very fortunate here in Woodbridge.
I know I speak to a lot of the other towns, and when I mention, that their games are on TV, they go, "Oh yeah, what channel? We don't have that."
Well, I usually go down to the referees, ask them their names, and I tell them I won't abuse them, and I tell them what we're doing, and they go, "Oh, can I get a copy?" It's again, it's whatever happens in Woodbridge, it's there for you, and you can go right on the website and look up whatever you want: a sporting event, a meeting, a concert. Craig Coughlin's about the town.
Well, now they've already broadcast this year a football game live.
Yeah, they have. Yes, that was, they're, and we get I did one baseball game, which is amazing. You could actually watch, you could call the pitch. I mean, as it's coming, and the app camera's out in center field.
Yes.
And here's Zebras pushing some pressure on in the right wing, and Colonia's doing the right thing. They're trying to keep them off to the sideline. You don't want that ball in the middle. Matter of fact, here it comes.
In goal for Colonia is Kelly Silva.
And Colonia's trying to clear it, but New Brunswick keeping the pressure on, and finally clears the ball. And here comes New Brunswick again, down the right wing. And that's Julie Santos over on the left defense. And the thing about Julie Santos, she's one of our Naval Sea Cadets right here at Colonia High School. And we'll mention a little bit more about them a little later on.
John, I don't know if the viewing audience caught the opening lineup, but for Colonia, it's number 2, Daniela Cruz. Number 4, Skylar Galvez. Number 11, Brianna Hendricks. Number 10, Cynthia Lopez. Number 6, Sierra Michalski. Number Number 7, Adriana Munez. Number 13, Ali Polakowski. Number 12, Gianna Riley. Number 15, Julia Santos. Number 1, Kelly Silva, who's in goal. And number 18, Amy Valencia.
And you're right, we weren't sure we want to make sure that folks out there know who's out there playing the game.
In just a very short time, I'll give you the lineup for New Brunswick.
And we'll have a Patriots throw-in. I'm sorry, direct kick. Sounds of Halloween. We just closed the door here to the booth, which is although it's a perfect day for soccer, it's not a good night to just be sitting in an announcing booth. The wind cuts right through. And here comes the Brunswick again. And back to the goalie. And
Silva clears it.
that was dangerous. I mean, you passed it back to the goalie. You need to follow the ball back in. You can't let the goalie.
Uh-oh, that was a mistake.
And dribble through, and here comes the Zebras down the left wing. And trying to turn it over, or we'll have a goal kick. Oh, no. Yeah, goal kick. I saw Kelly pointing to the corner. And Kelly was right. It is a corner kick. Now, this is it's a dangerous play. There's 3 ways it can go. It could be a long to the far side, across the mouth, which is across the far side, back towards the center. And the Brunswick is putting the pressure on the Colonia defense.
Yes, they are. I was just thinking that myself, that New Brunswick has been very active in this first half. They've been down in the Colonia end.
And New Brunswick throw-in. As I mentioned many times, the throw-in is probably the least important part of the game. The idea is just to get the ball back into play. You have a slight advantage. You can throw it to your player, but its basic idea is just to get the game going. Very few strategies. A shot on goal, and just short. So we'll have a Colonia goal kick.
Got a little bit of a crowd start filtering in.
Again, what a great way to spend an evening. We got the 3 high schools here. There's sports going on all the time, and the price is right, and you're seeing some great sports.
I know Colonia basketball. You know, since I live in the neighborhood, I try to get to the games, and for a couple of bucks, you know, you see some fantastic plays.
Oh, you can't beat it, right?
Yeah.
And it's right here local. It's your team.
And the facilities are all first class.
As we look at it, a gorgeous turf field here in Colonia. All 3 high schools with the turf field. There was a lot of work by Brianna Hendricks, and good ball control. And here comes New Brunswick again.
Not letting up. New Brunswick keeping the pressure on.
The more thing I'm noticing, which is in the past game wasn't quite the same thing, is the field is now wide open. Here's Julie Santos. Nice pass forward. Nice give and go by the Colonia Patriots. And that's one of the things you're looking for in a soccer player, is anticipating what they're going to do before they get the ball. And then when they pass the ball, move in an open spot. Get to a spot where you can help your teammate out.
New Brunswick certainly isn't playing like a 2-9 team.
No, they're not. And the Patriots, I just have to warm up a little bit and get out of their area.
Colonia's overall record is 8-4.
Yeah, no call on that one. It was a little bit of a push there, but
their home record is 4-0, and their road record's 4-4. And New Brunswick's giving them all they can handle.
And they've keeping the pressure on. Patriots defense is working. They're working for their keep today. No call on that.
That'll be out. No. Okay.
And
it's in
right
front of the
across
goal.
the mouth, and it's just over.
That was dangerous. Substitution.
Yeah, we have Angela Covert coming on board.
The game for the Patriots, number 5, Angela Covert.
Coming out is number 10, Cynthia Lopez.
Yeah, well-deserved rest for Cynthia. Little break, rest her legs. And there you saw it, Angela Covert coming in, protect her goalie. And here comes New Brunswick again. And it looks like the right wing is their favorite side.
Yeah.
So I mean, Julianne Santos is going to have her work cut out for her today. And we'll have a direct kick for the Patriots. The two gentlemen in the iridescent shirts out there, and that's the new referee shirts. In my day, we had striped. We look like prisoners. If you keep an eye on them, you can have an idea of what they're calling on the field.
I failed to mention that the head coach for Colonia High School is Stephen Carew, and the assistant coach is Jamie Gross.
Again, there you saw it. A good protection for the goalie. And that time was Brianna Hendricks.
And it's out.
Patriots throwing. A nice header by New Brunswick. And we have a foul, and the ball will go to the Zebras.
I don't know. I think that was a little bit of acting.
It's funny you should say that. There's quite a bit of acting in the game of soccer.
You know, I never gave you the New Brunswick Zebras starting lineup. Number 13, Citalele Camarillo. Abigail Luengas. Number 4, Michelle Gomez. Number 10, Lynn Dominguez. Number 14, Yoselin Zamora. Number 3, Jennifer Lopez. Number 29, Lisbeth Solano. Number 17, Norma Cervantes. Number 8, Crystal Urosa. In goal is Jalen Martinez, 00. And number 15, Kim Romero.
And this is nice to see. It's refreshing to see the left wing being used. Danielle Cruz back over to the right wing. And keeping it on the side. And the tactic there is to come down the wing, and then you want to cross the mouth of the goal, and hopefully you have 2 or 3 strikers in the center that are going to bring the ball in. And it looks like it's going to be Colonia throw-in. Nice throw in.
Yeah, that was pretty far.
That was as good as a quarter kick. And we'll have a throw. And the reason that New Brunswick came over quickly there to punt the ball out the side, they didn't want it to go across the goal line. That would have set up a goal kick, although these throw-ins are close to the corner kick. They're gorgeous. Excellent throw-in. Here's one of my favorite players, the goalie. How gutsy they are.
Oh, boy, do they take a beating sometimes.
Hockey and the soccer, the goalies.
27 minutes left in this first half.
And Patriots now finally putting some pressure on. And going over to the right wing again. Little control shot on goal. Just wide. That was Gianna Riley with that shot on goal, and just a couple feet too high. Okay, that'll wake up the Zebra fan club. Short kick down to the left side.
Over on the Zebra sideline, they have 3 spectators. It's an away game.
Yeah, but as we were talking about earlier, it's a whole half-hour drive. No call.
Yeah.
Usually you'll see. I'm not. If that was a late call, normally what they'll do is they'll put their hands to their side, and that indicates no call or play on. So we'll have a direct kick. And real simple with the rules of soccer, the difference between a direct kick and an indirect kick is just that. A direct kick can go into the goal. An indirect kick has to touch a player on the opposing team. And you'll see the referees, when they blow the whistle and they just indicate a direction, that's a direct kick. If they raise their hands straight in the air, that means indirect kick. And they'll leave their hand up until it touches another player. Now you have pretty much the majority of the rules in the game of soccer, with the exception of the most confusing offsides, which is not that confusing. Coming down the right wing and a shot towards goal way outside, and the goalkeeper will pick it up. Nice kick. That'll be Colonia's throw-in. There were 7 rule changes this year. 2 of them that I think affect the game the most. One is that the time is no longer kept on the field. That scoreboard we're looking at actually is the actual time. The referee can stop it. He'll indicate that by crossing his wrists over his head, and we have a shot on goal and another shot on goal, and it's in there and saved by the goal. There's 6 feet trying to kick that ball, and the goalie reaches for it.
Nice kick by the goalie.
Yeah, that goalie's got a nice foot. Football coach should be looking at that. And back to the goalie, and that's dangerous. You need to protect the ball. But besides the clock, the other major change in this year's is the Ken on a direct or indirect kick. There's a little push there that number 15 got away with. And pass down to the right wing.
Some nice ball handling.
What Patriots are doing there is they're opening up the field. They want to spread out the players. Players thought that they were too bunched up and they wanted to open, and they are wide open now. Good job, Patriots, setting this up. Nice pass to the striker. Again towards the middle. They're going to reset.
Yep.
And shot down the middle to the striker, and we have it's offsides.
I thought she might have touched it with her hand.
Now the hand in the air, indirect kick. So it has to touch another player. So if it, and there we go. Referee put his hand down. And coming up the right wing towards the center, a little far out, but cleared by the Zebras. And here comes New Brunswick. Nice challenge. Ali Polakowski, nice challenge. Nice.
Coachy, go, get up there.
Brianna Hendricks, a beautiful 180, one beautiful turn.
It was a sprint.
And New Brunswick did the right thing. You kick the ball out so you can reset your defense.
Absolutely. So everybody was still downfield.
Joe, we were talking about living in this great community and the different sports we get. And all you need to do is go on the high school website and you can see all the schedules. And Colonial will do it again.
Nice throw it, boy. Who needs to kick it?
Absolutely. Well, now we know why Schuyler's over there with the throw-in. Oh, we're going to do it a little different this time. We're going to do Angela Covert's going to do the throw-in. Oh no! That's why it's a corner kick. This is dangerous. 3 choices here, and this one's across the mouth of the goal. Dangerous for New Brunswick. New Brunswick buys themselves time.
And it's out.
Nice defense, and to be New Brunswick's throw-in, but
that was Julie Santos going after the ball.
And Julie came all the way over from left defense to clear that. That's the other thing, Joe. You watch out there and you just see the speed, the flat-out speed these players have.
Oh, these girls can run.
And you add that with stamina, a little ball control, and you've got yourself a good soccer player.
And these girls start playing soccer from just little, you know, in little leagues that they have. You know.
7 years old, they could
Yeah.
start, yeah. And that's the other, glad you mentioned that, Joe. That's the other nice thing about this community is we have the little leagues, the Pop Warner football, basketball, volleyball, all the youth sports leagues. So if it's a youngster out there that wants to play sports, just look locally. It's right here.
All year round.
Yeah, it's and
Swim teams, hockey teams.
every sport.
Still no score in this first half. 19 minutes left to go.
In the beginning, it was about 10 minutes in Brunswick with all the pressure, and right now, for the last 10 minutes, it's been Colonia with the pressure. Nothing just gotten through yet. And pass over to the right wing. And Colonia throwing.
Let's see how far this throw-in goes.
Yeah, she comes all the way from defense for the throw, and you can see why, though.
This is number 4. Where's that 14? No, number
That's
4.
number 4. Yeah, that's
Skylar Galvez.
Galvez, yeah.
Oh,
Nice pass and nice shot on goal. That had a nice spin to it. It was hooking right in.
Martinez made a nice save.
Nice setup, Colonia. Short load to the ground pass. Striker can lift it. Close to mouth of the goal.
Nice.
Here we go again. Let's see if she can cross it. Now it goes back. And Brunswick will pick it up.
Kelly Silva in the Colonia goal was busy, like you said, for the first 10 minutes, and now she feels like an orphan down there.
That's the life of a goalie. It's intense or it's boring. You have to be on your toes. You get a fast break. And we'll have a goal kick. And the lights are on in the field. A short kick. And Colonia comes up with it.
They're regrouping, resetting.
And there they go, opening the field up again. Wide open. And that's nice to see it that at this level that the players have that instinct to know that the field was just too crowded to do anything. Let's open it up.
Well, the whole trick of the thing is that they stay in their position. They don't chase the ball. They stay right where they're supposed to be playing.
And that ball can be a magnet, but that's exactly it. After you've played the ball, you have to move to a position where you can help your teammate out.
Right, and that keeps them spread out.
Both teams are using the three-man defense. That's your two defenders and your sweeper. Nice kick.
Yes.
Nice pickup. That 2v1 there. There was nice ball control. Beautiful ball control.
Coming down the right side, number 12, Gianna Riley is wide open. Nobody around her at all. call.
And it looks like it'll be New Brunswick throwing.
Stay in the goal, Kelly, stay in the goal.
And that was excellent. If that ball had gone across, that would have been a corner kick. And quickly, Angela Covert went down there and just made sure it was a throw-in. Oh, no. And it looks like she didn't get there in time. It is a corner kick.
Shot on goal, just wide.
And we'll have another corner kick.
Tonight is senior night here at Colonia High School. They'll be honoring 3 seniors on the Colonia squad after the game. That's Daniela Cruz, Cynthia Lopez, and Kelly Silva. 3 seniors that'll be graduating.
And we just had a substitution for New Brunswick. Michelle Gomez coming in. And ball forward.
Brunswick trying to control.
Go.
Down the right sideline.
And here we go. Adriana bringing it down the right wing, and it'll be Colonia throw-in.
Angela Covert going to throw it in for Colonia.
Still dangerous for New Brunswick. That ball staying in that area. And New Brunswick clears it. Shot from outside. And
Off to the right. That was really a dangerous move by Martinez for New Brunswick.
that looked like it was heading in.
Yes, it did. It looked like it was going to be a dribbler. Right in.
And they'll give Colonia a corner kick. The goalie's ideal is to catch the ball. The second is to just knock it away from the goal.
Just under 13 minutes.
Beautiful kick.
Well, yeah. As I said, just under 13 minutes left in this first half. 40-minute halves.
Now entering the game for Colonia, number 14, Skylar DeGeorge.
Number 14, Skylar DeGeorge, just came into the game for Colonia. Coming out was Skylar Galvez.
And Julie Santos will take the throw-in on the left side. And I guess we should have said this earlier, folks. The Colonia is in the white and New Brunswick is into the dark blue. Colonia's goal is on your right-hand side as you look at the field, and New Brunswick's goal is on the left. And that's all going to change the second half. So we don't need to memorize it. Excellent playing by Angela coming down the right wing.
It went out.
And we'll have a goal kick.
Yes, we will. There's been no stoppage in play.
No, then the referees have very few fouls. Nice clean game. Referees have been on top of it. Good communication on the field. Nice back pass. Knowing where they're going with the ball. And we'll have a Colonia throw-in. Midfield. Gotta love the hustle in the JV players.
You believe number 5 that can throw it in is only a sophomore?
Wow.
Angela Covert?
That's going to bode well for the Colonia Patriots.
Yes, it is. She looks like a player.
Nice kick. Nice header. And folks, maybe I should mention about the handball. An unintentional handball, and if it really doesn't directly affect the play, the referees will not call it. It's not one of these where they have to call it. and it's where they have discretion. They'll do the same thing on a foul. If it's going to take away an advantage from a team, they will not call the foul. Which sometimes annoys the fans. And we'll have a corner kick. Angela will take it. Nobody's setting on the near side, so we know it's not going to be a short kick. Across the mouth of the goal. Tapped out. And it'll be a throw-in.
Have another game going on just to the left of us. That's the junior varsity game.
Game for Colonia, number 16, Naomi Ayala.
Naomi Ayala coming in and giving Jan O'Reilly a much well-deserved break. And had a lot of hustle coming down the field. Skylar with the throw-in. Nice throw-in. And we'll have another throw-in.
John, is it usual for the goalie for Colonia to come out this far?
Yeah, the goalie can come out and take a break from being in the mouth of the goal, especially...
Oh, over the goal.
Especially depending on your team. And she knows she has a very strong defense. Matter of fact, you can see it there. Sarah Michalski and Julie Santos halfway down the field.
John, we have a full moon tonight coming over the trees.
Oh, we do. Look at that. Right around Halloween. No call for the... And just a reminder for the folks out there that the two lines you see on the field, there's soccer lines and then there's the football lines. That wide band of white and the yellow band and then the little dashed lines are part of the soccer field. They are not part of the football field. And interesting throwing.
Angela Covert again will throw it in.
Plenty of time for a goal here. 7.5 minutes left in the half. A short kick.
Now all the action is down in the Brunswick end. Before in the beginning of the game was just the opposite.
I think the Patriots were just warming up a little bit. On a beautiful fall evening. Again, this is the time you want to get it up off the couch, come down to one of your local high schools and watch some sports. Brand, a nice ball control. You could tell she had a purpose. She was coming to the right wing. And be Colonia throwing.
Still nothing. No goals tonight so far.
Nice short pass up.
And it out. It's going to be a white ball throw in. Nice block.
And the rules have changed. In the past, that was called obstruction. The referee was right there. Here we go with Schuyler's throw in. Oh, man.
Those are better than corner kicks.
Nice back pass. And New Brunswick coming up
Brunswick is playing them tough.
Patriots keeping the pressure on. And we have a throw-in. Goalie could have let that one go and had a goal kick. But your instinct is not to do that. There was an unintentional.
A little bit of pushing going on.
A little bit of pushing. The referee's letting it go.
Just let them play, unless it's really grievous.
There's different styles of ref, and it's depending on, and if you know the teams, if you want to get control right away and you start blowing a whistle a lot and letting them know you're watching them, or let them play the game. Nice give and go. Nice pass down the left wing.
That was a smart move on New Brunswick.
Let the defense reset. Yeah, exactly. A little under 5 minutes to go. It's not exactly what New Brunswick wanted. That wasn't.
Kicking it there. Oh, no.
Beautiful pass into the strike zone and
in front of the mouth of the net again. New Brunswick's got to clear it. Let it go out.
Yeah, we'll have a Patriots throw in. Watching some great soccer this evening.
Reflective of the records, you would have thought that Colonia would have scored by now.
And New Brunswick's playing a great game. They're both playing. Both teams are playing excellent soccer. But this is worth every penny for admission.
Admission's free tonight.
And New Brunswick with the throw-in. And that's Joe and I were just kidding. Most of the sports, with a few exceptions, a nominal fee, but most of the sports are.
Yeah, they only free. Football and basketball
right, just
charge.
And it's a nominal fee. It's
only a couple dollars.
And it's to help support the teams. And we have a direct kick by the New Brunswick. A little under 3 minutes. Get the ball back down on the ground. And we'll have a Patriots throw in.
2.5 minutes left to go in a half.
I'm sorry, New Brunswick throw in.
That in their teriyaki.
New Brunswick on the march, and there was a handball, and the referee definitely saw that. That was one that you could see she was forcing the ball down so she could kick it. She was definitely making a difference with that handball.
Kelly Silva, the goalie, with the ball for Colonia. She'll be kicking it.
And that's a direct kick. Nice little chip pass by New Brunswick.
Nope, no call. That was clean.
New Brunswick throw-in.
Minute and a half to go. Minute 30 seconds to go in the half.
And down the left wing, shot on goal. And goalkeeper has a easy one there. Nice kick. And how quickly the Patriots took control. That was nice to see. The defense was strong, and there was a quick pick up the ball and then get rid of it, pass it to one of your players.
If you look at the field now, you can see how they're spread out. You got, like you said, the 3 defensemen in the back, and it's all spread out. Colonia is set up for the defense right there.
And you can see where New Brunswick did not want to come down the center. The striker passed off to one of the wings real quickly.
Oh. Adriana Munoz was on her way if that pass got to her.
Yeah, that was Satali Camarilla, which was a nice run for the defense.
A little bit of pushing going on.
A little bit of pushing going on, and the referee's letting it go.
Yeah, let them play. 20 seconds left to go in the first half.
And here we go, down the center, off to the right wing.
No call.
No call. As long as you're going for the ball and the player
3, 2, 1.
trips over it, it's still fair.
There we go. And that's the end of the first half with the score. Colonia nothing, New Brunswick nothing. I'm Joe Tarrant along with John Everhart, and we're going to take a short break.
Oh! Checking your fantasy league?
Nah, just my 401k statement.
Nice. Where'd you find the money for that?
I just been saving a little every month.
I can't seem to save anything.
Well, what about all this? What about the money you're spending?
What money? It's gone before I can get my hands on it.
I got a pizza for a Todd.
Hey, can somebody spot me?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
It's 547.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
And welcome back to Colonia High School. I'm Joe Tarrant along with John Everhart, and we're bringing you the action of a girls varsity soccer match between the Colonia High School Patriots, or Lady Patriots I should say, and the New Brunswick Lady Zebras. The score is 0-0, and we're just about ready to start the second half. We're just about ready. Ref gave the signal for the time. And here we go. New Brunswick's ball.
And just a reminder, folks, that they reversed field, so New Brunswick will be trying to score in the right-hand goal, and the Patriots will try to be scoring in the left-hand goal.
Just to give you a recap, in the first 10 minutes or so of the game, it was all New Brunswick on the attack. And then from that point forward, for the next 30 minutes or so, it was all the Colonia Patriots on the attack. But still, you know, New Brunswick coming in with a record of 2-9, and the Patriots coming in with an 8-4. It's been a fantastic game between both teams.
This has been a great game of soccer to watch. We've been seeing some great ball controlling, some nice fast setups, good defense, and some strong offense, although its scoreboard doesn't show it.
And the refs have let the girls play. New Brunswick, Daz, smart move.
And there was a run-through ball that's one of the ones that scares the bejesus out of the goalkeeper when they see that.
Yeah, that was a smart move, kicking it out of bounds.
All you need is a white shirt to come out of nowhere to get control of it. And here we go again with Skylar with the throw-ins. Beautiful throw-in right towards the mouth of the goal.
New Brunswick's got to get it out of there. And Martinez for New Brunswick with the save. Nice kick by Martinez.
Buys time. Ball had some hang time. Again, beautiful ball control. That Brianna has got some excellent control.
That's Brianna Hendricks.
That's why she's in midfield.
Saved by Kelly Silva.
Nice kick.
Adriana Munoz down there with the ball now.
Yeah, nice drive over to the left wing.
There's a shot. Nope. I thought for sure there'd be a shot.
It's a corner kick. And there was a plea to the referee for the shove. But
yes, I saw that.
Inside the box, the referees, you really got to shove somebody because that's a penalty kick. And penalty kicks are usually a gimme. Let's see how it looks like. It's not going to be a near side kick. Nice kick.
Oh, John, that was
just cleared by New Brunswick.
Yeah.
Here comes Colonia right back in.
Sometimes I'm sorry, I get a little excited watching these games.
That's part of the game. Is to you enjoy it, especially.
I forget that I'm an announcer and not a spectator.
Now there, the referee did it. Thank you. Finally, a referee did it. He put both his hands out, indicating play on. I saw the players hit the turf. There was nothing wrong there. Play on. That's mostly for the fans, so they know that he knew. That was interesting shoulder tap, and it'll be a goal kick.
As I mentioned before in the first half, this is senior night tonight, and after the game, 3 seniors on the Colonia team will be honored, and that's Daniela Cruz, Cynthia Lopez, and Kelly Silva. So stick around after the game, don't go anywhere, and we'll bring you all the festivities.
Shot on goal, and we'll have a goal kick. And here we'll have a defensive player taking the kick so that the goalkeeper can set up. And we'll have another goal kick. If there is no score, we will go into a 10-minute sudden death overtime.
Just want to mention the 2 captains for Colonia High School. They are number 6, Sierra Milchowski, and number 1, Kelly Silva. Those are the 2 captains of the Colonia team. Number 9 is getting ready to come into the game. That's Casey Mulrooney for Colonia. She just took her warm-up off. And a nice save by Martinez.
Joe, we were talking about things to do in Woodbridge Township, the great community we live in, and recently, just 3 years ago, the Woodbridge High School started JROTC, and right here at Colonia High School, we have our U.S. Naval Sea Cadets. Interesting program, great program. Anybody, whether you're interested in the military or not, it builds leadership qualities. And anybody interested in the Sea Cadets, it's real easy. Just go on seacadets.org. And we have
Amy Valencia came. I'm sorry, John.
Yep, looks like we have a corner kick.
Amy Valencia came out of the game for Colonia. Number 4, Skylar Galvez, went back in.
Nice kick. It's got a slight hook to it, which coaches love, and we looks like we...
And out.
Colonia throwing. Oh no, I'm sorry, the Brunswick throwing. It was on this side. Now you know why I don't referee anymore.
Okay. That was Julie Santos with the throw-in.
Throwing right down the line.
She'll do it again.
And this time towards the center of the field. Oh, nice takeaway. What fantastic ball control. She made sure that she had the ball over towards her right side before she passed it off. It's those little things that make a great soccer player. And Brunswick throw in. Nice header that hurt me. And pass back to goal.
Beautiful kick.
And here comes Colonia down the right side.
It's Gianna Kelly that was coming down the right side.
Yeah, Bruton and Brunswick throwing.
John, let me ask you. The side of the field closest to us, is that the right side? Or the field closest to the other side, is that the right side?
It's
depending on how you're looking at it.
It depends on the team. For the New Brunswick, the far side is the right side. For Colonia, the far side is the left side. And usually we'll say when there's an attack. And Colonia trying to set it up. Okay, opening it up again.
Nice save by Martinez.
And New Brunswick now with a 4-man defense. I guess they're seeing the pressures coming from Colonia, so they're setting up a 4-man defense.
Yeah, I think they need to.
Nice no call.
I think that you can see.
Brianna again with that ball control.
I think you can see that Colonia is just a little bit stronger than New Brunswick, although they haven't been able to score.
And there is some nice ball control that we're seeing. That's Daniela Cruz. A little push there, and referee was right there, so
yeah,
he was happy with it. And we have a Colonia throw-in, and these throw-ins are almost like corner kicks.
Yeah, as far as they can throw it in. Look at that.
It's right towards the mouth of the goal.
Yeah.
So who we playing?
Nice pass cross field. Pick it up on the right wing.
As it was for most of the half. In the first half, the Colonia has been on the attack.
And we'll have a Colonia throw-in. We're 10 minutes into this half.
Yes, we are. Still no score.
And Colonia throw-in. And a perfect night for the game of soccer.
Yes, it is. A little chill to the air, but nice. Very nice.
And it looks like we'll have a corner kick. This will be on the far side. And this would be a left-footed, if it was where you get the hook in towards the goal, and that's cleared. And we'll do it again. And we have a player coming over, so there is a chance of a short kick. I doubt it, but
nope, right in front of the mouth. Goal.
I didn't see who scored that.
I do, but I can't see her number just yet. I believe that was number 12. Number 12, Gianna Riley.
Gianna Riley. They do have their numbers on the front and back. It's required, but the numbers on the front are very small. And for these old eyes,
yes,
it's tough to see.
That's why I have a pair of binoculars with me. So the scores: Colonia 1, New Brunswick 0.
And Colonia throw in. Let's see if Colonia changes their strategy and sets up a 4-man defense. It doesn't. Yeah. And it looks like exactly what they're going to do. That's smart. Beautiful pressure. Here comes Gianna again.
No call.
Take away from New Brunswick. And Brianna right back again. That's 4-man defense by New Brunswick.
Yeah, like I said, I think that they realize that Colonia is just a little bit stronger than they are.
See if it went across the goal line to the touch line. That went across the touch line, so it'll be a throw-in. Oh no, it did go across the goal line, so it's a corner kick. Dangerous play. I'm not sure what the referees are. They didn't stop the clock. They were just discussing something. Short kick. And that's a scary spot for the ball to be for New Brunswick, and it's cleared. Julie Santos all alone out there. New Brunswick coming down the right wing. It's a nice run by Sierra Michalski. Coming down the left wing, nice run. Good ball control.
New Brunswick has got to be tired at this point playing defense.
I'm tired. Just watch them.
Yeah. They've been on the defense now ever since we started this second half.
Yeah, they've been on their heels for I would say good 60, at least an hour.
Yeah.
20 minutes in the first half, and that's tough to be. It's on your heels all the time. You're hoping for that fast break. And Colonia throwing. No, Colonia goal kick, corner kick.
Still have 26 more minutes left in this second half.
Plenty of time for New Brunswick to come back, and plenty of time for Colonia to
score more goals,
to make it a little more comfortable. There's a short kick.
A little bit too hard.
Yeah, across to the far side, it'll be New Brunswick throw-in. Ouch. Here we go with that ball control.
Yes.
This is fun to watch. Nice. He tried to drive in, saw it wasn't going to happen, did a 360 and passed the ball away.
Brianna Hendricks has got very good ball control. And guess what? She's only a sophomore.
And what a soccer mind she's got. She saw she wasn't going to get through those two players, so she turned around and passed off.
Future's looking bright for Colonia.
It is. Good soccer skills, selfish, unselfish, playing the ball off. And have a Colonia throw in. And again, New Brunswick has got to be on their heels when she's taking the throw in. It's when Skyler takes that throw in, it's almost like a corner kick.
Yeah. If New Brunswick could just go on the attack, like you said, so they wouldn't have to be on their heels all the time, and give them some room to breathe.
And here comes Hendricks again, Brianna. Nice forward pass, beautiful give and go. Coming up the middle, taking a shot on goal, and saved by the goalie. Nice save.
That was close.
Beautiful passing, beautiful give and go. That was nice to watch. Nice back pass. Again, open it up there. That's it. Open the field wide up.
There they go. They're spread out now.
Nice work by Julie Santos.
Here we go, down the middle.
A 1v1. This is scary. This is scary for the goalie. Beautiful play by the goalie. What the guts that takes to come out there.
That's Martinez in goal for New Brunswick.
Reaching for the ball while somebody else is trying to drive it through with their foot. Nice fast break by Colonia.
That was Ali Polakowski that was on that first fast break, I should say.
And we'll have a goal kick. I'm not sure why the referee had his hand in the air, but there wasn't a stoppage. And dangerous play for New Brunswick. And another goal just over the head of Martinez.
That was number 13, Ali Polakowski.
And she drove down before her, and it didn't happen, so she came right back again.
So the scores, Colonia 2, New Brunswick 0.
About halfway in the second half. And a little comfort zone now for Colonia. And we were a little perplexed in the beginning, as you said.
Oh, we got our first call here.
When we saw the records, we were a little perplexed because New Brunswick was putting all the pressure on, and now Colonia's come through. Colonia with a direct kick. And headed in by, that will be an assist by Sierra. And Joe's looking through his binoculars. Hopefully we can get the number of.
I believe it was number 13, Ali Polakowski, but I'm not really sure.
Okay. Yeah, that was a hard one. There were a couple white shirts there. And Julie Santos escorts it out, and it'll be New Brunswick throwing.
Anyway, Mom, Dad, if it was your daughter that did score the goal and I didn't get the name right or the player right, please forgive me.
And be Colonia throw-in. Oh, through ball. Colonia marches down the field. I think that goal took the wind out of New Brunswick sails. They can just see their now not being on their heels. They're just flat-footed now.
If you just joined us, the score is the Colonia Lady Patriots 3 and the New Brunswick Lady Zebras 0.
And Martinez she's got her work cut out for her now.
She'll be tired.
Nice kick. Plenty of time though in the second half, 20 minutes. New Brunswick to clear. But New Brunswick's been playing a great game. It's just been all defensive though.
Yeah.
The pressure has been coming from Colonia. And we'll have a New Brunswick throw in. And glad you mentioned that full moon, Joe. That's I don't know if it's helping light the field, but perfect timing right around this Halloween or close to the Halloween season. I don't want to rush it.
Be New Brunswick throw in. Nope, I'm sorry, Colonia.
Corner kick. Another beautiful corner kick, and that was a dangerous one. And here comes New Brunswick trying to get some space. No call.
A little pushing going on.
And Julie Santos. And Colonia with the pressure again. And there you go. That was good to see. You got to see America Munez protecting her goalie, running with the ball. Wasn't going to touch it, but just made sure nobody else was going to drive it past the goalie.
Now coming in for Colonia, number 16, Naomi Ayala, and number 3, Rowan Sullivan.
A well-deserved break for Adriana. And Patriots keeping the ball out. Again, trying to spread the field. And it'll be a New Brunswick throw-in. And the race is on for the ball.
Yes, it is.
Patriots turn it away. Whoa, that is some speed.
Yes, it is.
That was Ali Polakowski. That had to be 40 miles an hour. A little bit of pushing going on, but Angela Corver trying to drive through.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's
yeah. They got to call that one.
That's a foul, and that'll be a. Only he called it for New Brunswick.
Yes. That could have went either way.
He's explaining it to the coach that. Yeah, he's explaining it to the coach, but
could have went either way.
It'll be a Colonia throw-in. And the coach was justified in questioning that, and the referee did the right thing. He went over to the coach and explained it to him. He can only call what he saw. And Martinez again. I want to see in tomorrow's paper her saves record.
Yeah. She's had a lot tonight. She's been busy.
I didn't mention Rawan Solomon into the game. And had a little action there towards the goal.
A little bit less than 15 and a half minutes left to go in the second half. Colonia on top, 3-0 over the New Brunswick Zebras.
And New Brunswick trying to mount an attack here.
I don't think they've had an attack once so far.
And coming down the left wing. And it'll be a New Brunswick throw-in. And here comes New Brunswick trying to turn it. And Patriots keeping it out. Down the middle.
And a save by Silva.
And you can see New Brunswick player just. That was just for GP. If you're gonna dribble a ball out like that, I'm coming in there.
Yeah, give her something to think about.
A nice one by Daniela Cruz, and another one. Drive it forward. No offsides. That shot on goal, and it's in.
I got it this time. That was Ali Polakowski.
Absolutely.
Got it that time. That makes the score Colonia 4, New Brunswick 0. 14 minutes left to go in the second half.
The referee was there, so it looked, from up here, it looked like it might have been slightly offside, but the referee was down there and he didn't call it, so ball's good. Nice give and go. Again, Daniela Cruz. And Brianna. Nice pass forward to Daniela. Nice cross pass. Colonia's doing everything right.
New Brunswick's got to be a little demoralized right now, 4-0.
There is absolutely no wind left in their sails. This is just
going through the motions.
Yeah, 4 goals is just
insurmountable.
It's a huge hill to climb,
especially when they haven't been down in the Colonia end but once or twice this half.
And it was surprising. We were both confused the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It'll be New Brunswick throw-in. The clock is on the side of the Patriots and is not a friend for the New Brunswick Zebras. And looks like the JV game is over, and we got a full house here.
Yes, we do. They all came over here to watch the varsity game.
And Julie Santos wide open, dribbling it up, waiting until there's pressure on it and passing. Nice give and go. Now that's what I call skill. You pass the ball off and then you set yourself up where you're wide open. And Julie gave a good demonstration of that. Come down the left wing. 2v1. And it's not what New Brunswick wanted to happen, so they're going to try to reset with a throw-in.
That was a smart thing to do. That was number 3, Rowan Solomon. That was down there in the corner fighting for the ball.
God, you got to love those throw-ins.
Yes, yes, they're doing a fantastic job. New Brunswick keeps it in, and it will be New Brunswick throw-in. And we're going to have a substitution for Colonia. Coming in is number 14, Skylar DeGeorge.
Now coming in for the Patriots, number 14, Skylar DeGeorge.
And taking a much-deserved break is Naomi Ayola. Not about 10 minutes left. This has been a great game. The score is a little bit lopsided, but it's been a great game. It's been give and go up until maybe the halfway through the second half. New Brunswick trying to mount some sort of attack.
At least get out of their own end zone, or their half of the field.
Oh, nice. The referee didn't quite get that. A little bit of an obstruction there, but Brianna's, again, beautiful ball control, and she did not give up on it.
No, Brianna Hendricks, number 11.
And there was a little bit of unhappiness there on the field.
Coming in for Colonia is Cynthia Lopez. Coming out is number 15, I believe. Yes, it is. That's Julie Santos.
And a well-deserved break for Julie. She's strong on that left defense. Came in, filled in sweeper a couple times. And here comes New Brunswick.
Finally.
A little push, and the referee saw it. That'll be Colonia's direct kick. Folks, if you're going to commit a foul, try not to do it right in front of that iridescent shirt.
Oh my God.
There used to be a saying in college soccer, and it was called off the ball.
Yeah.
And basically what it was, if you were fouled fairly hard, you would repay that player off the ball.
I see what you're saying.
Because the referees are looking where the ball is.
Yeah, he's not looking at, I see what you're saying.
And throw in. A nice pass. Brianna got control of the ball real quickly, and then with a pass, and it looks like we'll have a goal kick.
That was number 13, Allie Polakowski, down there fighting for the ball alongside the goal.
I stand corrected. Looks like a corner kick. It looked like a Colonia player tapped it out. However, the Brunswick must have touched it, so we got a Colonia corner kick.
And that's Angela Covert with the corner kick. Looks like it might be a short kick. Nope.
Yeah, Colonia does that. They have a player come in across the mouth. Beautiful kick across the mouth of the goal. Just couldn't head it in. But a ball with that much velocity, I'm not sure I'd put my head in the way of it.
No, me neither.
And we'll have a New Brunswick throw in.
Oh my God.
7.5 minutes left in a half.
And New Brunswick doesn't want to slow things down. They want to speed things up. The clock is not their friend. They need to move a little quicker than just, again, throwing is not a major part of the game. Just get it in play. And Colonia has no problem doing that. Just eating the clock up.
That's all.
And a loose ball. And Brianna. She has made about 5 or 6 360s tonight. She's just
Brianna Hendricks
completely turned the ball around, but beautiful ball control. Nice thing to watch.
This might have said before, she's a sophomore. So her future's looking very bright.
It's great. She's in a perfect spot right at midfield. And that's exactly what you want your midfielder to do. And this is usually where you get some pushing and shoving, but both players playing it clean. There's Brianna. Nice pass. Got control. Nice pass off. Here she comes.
No call.
And we'll have a goal kick. And there's 5 minutes left in this game, and I wish there was another 25. This has been an excellent game. Beautiful to watch. Again, the score doesn't tell the whole story. Both teams playing hard, and Colonia's got a nice future out of itself.
Yes, they do. With all these underclassmen.
And this year is looking good for them.
Yes, it is. Their record's 8-4, soon to be 9-4.
A little miss kick there, and that could be costly. There's the goal. Goalkeeper.
She took a shot.
She did.
Poor kick from her.
Just to give you an idea of how important goalies are in hockey, the traveling teams. And you could pay up to $1,500 to play on a traveling team. The goalies pay half the price. That's how valuable they are.
Yeah.
So if you want to save mom and dad some money,
become a goalie.
No, don't do it. It's just
it's like being a catcher in baseball.
Exactly, yeah. And it'll be the Brunswick throw in. And no urgency on the Brunswick's part. And Colonia again, that's fine. Just chip away at the clock.
Biding time.
If the referees see an intentional slowdown, they'll call delay of game. But that is an extreme rarity in the game.
Shot on goal from way out.
That was way out.
But it had accuracy.
And that was a smart thing to do. Nice give and go. They know exactly what they're going to do with the ball before they receive it. Beautiful pass to the right wing. And you could tell there's communication out there on Colonia's part. One player is telling another player where I am.
Saved by Martinez.
as we say many, many times this evening, she's had her work cut out. Another nice pass up. Nice Colonia challenge. Cynthia Lopez with the challenge.
3 minutes left.
Thank you, Joe. I was here. I thought that it was Halloween. I was hearing all these sounds, but thank you for clarifying that for me. And the Brunswick throwing.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, please stand by after the game. Stay with us. We'll be bringing you the ceremonies for the senior night here at Colonia High School. We'll be honoring 3 seniors, Daniela Cruz, Cynthia Lopez, and Kelly Silva.
And Joe, that's always a nice thing that the seniors, 4 years at the school and they're here playing the sports. It's just a nice thing to honor them and their parents.
Yes, the parents get recognition too for all their support, throughout the years. It takes a player, but it also takes a family with that commitment.
Exactly, and that's so important. And it's a nice thing. It's a good thing to sit back and enjoy. And here comes New Brunswick with their first real challenge. And there was that protection I was talking about, protecting the goalie. Usually you have to go through me to get to her.
A minute and a half left in the, I should say a minute and 30 seconds left in the half.
And here comes Colonia again. Down the right wing, left wing. Shot on goal. And there was a foul called. I'm not sure. It's going to Brunswick way. I'm not sure what the foul was, but if it was going Colonia's way, it would have been a penalty kick. So I'm sure New Brunswick is breathing a sigh of relief. Here comes Colonia right back again. Less than a minute. And it'll be looks like a Colonia direct kick. There'll be no urgency with this.
No, there shouldn't. There's 40 seconds left in the half.
And nope, we have a stoppage of the clock. The referee indicated by tapping both his wrists over his head, meaning as if he was pointing to his watch. And we have a player leaving the field. So, Joe, we're going to take a short break here.
Oh! Checking your fantasy league?
Nah, just my 401k statement.
Nice. Where'd you find the money for that?
I just been saving a little every month.
I can't seem to save anything.
Well, what about all this? What about the money you're spending?
What money? It's gone before I can get my hands on it.
I got a pizza for a Todd.
Hey, can somebody spot me?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
It's $5.47.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Okay, we're back on the air after that injury timeout. That was Yoselin Zamora for New Brunswick that was limped off the field.
And we have a direct kick, and it looks, I'm not sure what he called. It doesn't look like he called a goal. Nope, it's going to be a goal kick. He's saying it went off the post. And the post is off the field.
So the score remains Colonia 4, New Brunswick 0, and that's the end of the game with the Colonia Patriots scoring 4 goals and New Brunswick scoring 0. So the final score is 4-0. That ups Colonia's record to 9-4 and drops New Brunswick's record down to 2-10. I'm Joe Tarrant along with John Eberhard, and we were pleased to bring you all the action tonight. Have a good evening. Stand by, though, for the ceremonies for the senior night. Thank you.
Joe, it's been a pleasure, and we'll see you around the next game. And folks, remember, watch Woodbridge channels.
Tonight, the Patriots recognize 3 outstanding young ladies who are great representatives for the program and for the entire Colonia High School community. These girls have all been committed members of the girls' soccer program for multiple years. They're involved in a wide range of activities at CHS and in the surrounding community, and they all have plans to attend four-year universities in the fall. These girls are positive examples to the program both on and off the field. We're very proud to recognize them and their families here tonight. First up, we have number 1, Kelly Silva. She's accompanied on the field by her mom, Maria, and dad, Paul, and is a 4-year varsity player. This season is her second as captain for the squad. She earned all white division and all GMC recognition last year. She hopes to continue her education at Monmouth, Fairleigh Dickinson, or Drexel University, where she looks to pursue business administration or criminology and justice studies. Kelly would like to thank all the girls on her team for making these last 4 years so memorable and for making her love for soccer grow even more. Number 2, Daniela Cruz. Also a 4-year varsity player, is being accompanied by her mother, Sandra, her father, Eddie, and her brother, Gabe. In addition to her involvement with the soccer team, she is also a member of the National Honor Society, Tri-M, and choir. She hopes to study health services at Fairleigh Dickinson, Kane, or Monmouth University. She would like to say that she will miss being part of this wonderful team. Number 10, Cynthia Lopez, is being accompanied by her mom, Rafaela, dad, Robert, and brother, Alejandro. In addition to being part of the soccer program for the past 4 seasons, she has also been involved with the Interact Club and ran track for the past 2 years. She hopes to continue her education at Monmouth University or Florida Southern College, where she would like to study nursing. She would like to say, these past 4 years have been the most unforgettable moments I will always carry with me for the rest of my life. Big thank you to my coach, teammates, and family for making me become the young woman I am today. Congratulations to all the seniors from your coaches, teammates, and the entire Colonia High School community. Good luck as you continue on this season and into the great experiences in your futures.